Hi folks, this is Beginning Algebra Take Home 10. We're asked to use a system of equations to solve the following. We need to determine the amounts of a 5% bleach solution and water, which when mixed would produce 10 gallons of a 1% bleach solution. So this is another one of these classic mixture problems. So what are the unknowns? We need to know the amount of a 5% bleach solution and water. So I'm going to let B be the amount of the 5% bleach solution. And then I'm going to let W be the amount of water. Now in class we've talked about how there are two conservation principles here that's happening. We need a total amount of solution, which is 10 gallons, and then we also have a total amount of bleach in that solution. So let's look for the total volume. I know the total volume has to be 10 gallons. And where am I getting that? I'm getting that by mixing B gallons of the bleach solution plus W gallons of water. So the total volume equation is B plus W equals 10. Let's look for total bleach. Well, for total bleach, the bleach in my final solution is going to come from the bleach of these two solutions. If I have B gallons of 5% bleach solution, then how much bleach is actually in there? Well, 5% of B, which is 0.05 times B. How much bleach is in water? Well, in pure water, there's no bleach at all. I'll just write this here, just for completeness. And in my final solution, I want to have 1% of 10 gallons. Okay, so the total bleach comes from the amount of bleach in the 5% plus the amount of bleach in water has to equal the amount of bleach then in the final solution. So if I clean this up, I get B plus W is 10, and I get 0.05 B plus 0 equals 0.1. From that 0.05b equals 0.1, I can divide both sides by 0.05. Move the decimal place the appropriate amount of times. I get B equals 10/5, which is 2. So that means there's 2 gallons of the 5% bleach solution. To determine the amount of water, I can go back to my equation. B plus W is 10. So 2 plus W is 10. So W is 8. So that's 8 gallons of the water. So if we mix 2 gallons of the 5% bleach solution with 8 gallons of water, we should get 10 gallons of 1% bleach solution. And we can go ahead and check that. 2 plus 8 certainly does give you the 10 gallons, and the only bleach is coming from this. So if I take 2 times 0.05, I get 0.1, which is the amount of bleach in that solution. And so that'll do it then for Take Home 10.